What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Now I know I've been away for a bit of a while and I appreciate all of your messages of people that's been concerned. We're all good now and we're ready to get back into the videos. So today we have got floor 10 of Bommal the Dreadhorn and I'm going to be discussing some pretty fun compositions that you may want to bring into the mix. But as you see today, this is the team that I mainly want to show, but towards the end of the video, I'll break down some strategies that I think are really useful to take on this boss. And of course, if you're new here, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright then, so let's discuss the champions that I'm going to be showcasing today. And as always, towards the end of the video, I'll be breaking down some pretty cool champions you may want to bring into the mix. Now, Tatua Rhyhide, a recent fusion, one of my favorite legendary champions, and even if he's unbooked, he has an 80% chance, but once he's booked, 100% chance of placing a decreased accuracy debuff. Now, this is really amazing when you're facing Bommal because stage 90, he's got around 750 accuracy. On stage 50, I believe it's around 550, and against floor 10, you're looking at around 250 accuracy. Once you start getting bombs on yourself, you're going to start getting wiped out very quickly. Now, when you start talking about synergies, bringing in a raidshadowlegends is really amazing because she's got a 55 plus resistance on her aura. And also, if your targets are under her veil, she increases your resistance again. And you're looking at around a 100 resistance just from her skills and her aura alone. Really great champ. And of course, she brings in those decreased attacks. She does AoE heals. She does revives. Like, what can't this epic do? Also a really solid affinity here. Vogoth, I'm pretty sure you've seen the big hooray about this champion. Because his passive, if we just head into him right here. Vogoth, boom. So on this passive here, because the actual dread bombs aren't a boss, you get to heal by 50% of the damage received. Now this is substantial because the dread bombs deal 40% of your max HP. And this literally keeps you alive throughout the entirety of the run, if your champions are stacked enough. The next champion, Souldrinkers. Criminally underrated against this dude. And if we just head into the champion skills here, I'm going to explain why Souldrinkers are really fun, especially if you're just trying to beat normal or stage 10. And to be fair, I've actually made it work on floor 90. The composition and the stats that I'm showing today are definitely more hefty than they are, but it's definitely possible if you bring in the right stats. So, Souldrinkers. Let me just find one here. There we go. So, why Souldrinkers amazing is, you want him to die. You don't need to care about resistance. All you need is accuracy, and that is about it. Him and his brother, the other Souldrinker, literally there to die, revive from raidshadowlegends, and keep cycling through the abilities. Because, on the passive of Set Ablaze, places 2 bomb debuffs on each enemy that detonates after 2 turns when this champion dies. So what's happening is, you're placing 2 bombs. If they die, they're placing another 2 bombs. And between like him and the other Souldrinker, that's like 8 to 10 bombs right there. And I do highly recommend bringing in a relentless set. You don't need extremely fast speeds, just enough to be able to place a few bombs, detonate a few, and just keep that cycle going. It's a lot of fun to watch, so let's get into the run. But yeah, how is everyone doing? I know that it's been a pretty long time since I've been making videos, but of course, as promised, I'm going to be covering all of the Doom Tower bosses, the Dark Phase, Bommal the Dreadhorns, and of course the infamous Conellia strategy that everybody's been waiting for on floor 90. I think it's possible, okay? Give me 8 days, we need to get through it, and fingers crossed I can pull this off. I've been working really hard, doing a lot of stats and speed tuning, and I think I've got it correct. I've made it work on floor 10, I'll show you that towards the end of the run, but I think I've speed tuned it, whereas in a previous video, it wasn't speed tuned. Alright, so we've just come up against Bommal the Dreadhorn, and of course, place that decreased accuracy and just click auto. That's all you need to do. And you're going to see so much bombs proccing everywhere. And have a look at that resistance, guys. A rank 50 Souldrinker. Rank 50. Of course, this is only stage 10. But it doesn't matter. We don't need to resist them on our Souldrinkers here. You want them to die, have the right accuracy stats, and it's going to be amazing. As long as your Vogoth, your Rector Draft, and your Tutor Rhymehide are in decent resistance, this will pretty much work all the way up to stage 90. And I have done it in stage 90 in the past. I think I said that earlier as well. But it's just amazing, guys. I believe on stage 90 I did use a... It could have been a War Mother, to be fair. But this strategy is amazing. Look at this. Bombs putting in the work. Decrease attack again. Come on, Rector Draft. You've got no accuracy. What are you doing? Alright, let's just reduce those. Look at that. Look at that damage there. As how Hades would say, maximum damage. Let's go. But the full value definitely comes once they die and get revived and stuff. Oh my gosh. Look at that damage, guys. Okay, you see that? That rank 50 Souldrinker died and proc 2 extra bombs. Revived them. They're ready to come through and detonate them with their other abilities. Boom. Drop them down. More bombs. Detonate those bombs. Look at that damage, guys. This is hilarious. Like, what makes them so amazing is you don't need resistance on them. You really don't. Now we just need one detonation and it's finished. Look at that damage. Once those bomb ticks, there we go. So 120 turns, it is full auto if you want it to be. Of course, I was just breaking stuff down for you. So we got the rank 50 Souldrinker, 400,000 damage, and the Souldrinker on the right with 560,000 damage. Insane. If you've got like 2 Souldrinkers in the vault, and you've got these 3 other champions, it's really going to carry you. Of course, there's solo strategies. There's my boy Soda Dragon did one with Vizix, I believe, and he had like 2 Vogoths. If you've only got 1 Vogoth, this is definitely a team you might want to think about building. But let's just go into some other options and I'll finish off the video with a small Conellia run. Let's go. Okay, so in terms of how my champions are built today, Rector Draft is one of the easier options to build with just resistance because you don't need accuracy, right? Unless you want to place that decreased attack on a low chance, which I guess could be helpful towards the later stages. If you're just trying to beat floor 10 or floor 50, you don't really need this as long as you got that Vogoth in your team. And of course she's got the heals, and on her passive increases your resistance by 50 if they're under Veil or Perfect Veil buffs. Really great ability to pair with this aura, 55. That's pretty much a 105 boost off the jump. Yeah, we've just got high resistance and stuff. Resist banners. I don't even think I've got a resist on the chest plate. No, it's full outspeed and resistance with substats. Tutor Rhymehide, very similar build. So we've gone for a blend of resistance and accuracy to place that decreased accuracy debuff. Still a lot higher than you need it to be. You only need 150 resistance to resist Bommal on floor 10. But of course, follow the link from a Yumi Love below and check out the stats for the other stages. Now with Souldrinker, look at the sustainability, there is nothing. We've got like attack percent gauntlets, we've got HP percent on the chest plate and attack on the boots. That's it, and enough accuracy to land those debuffs. You don't need resistance on this dude. And I do highly recommend putting Relentless, those extra procs, able to detonate quicker. Really great kind of kit to bring in here. Second Souldrinker, rank 50, and that's it. No masteries, nothing. Look at his gear sets. He's literally got accuracy, and that's all you need. Let him die, let him proc those bombs, and it's gonna work out really great. In terms of which champions you may want to use, Geomancer's amazing, but just remember, he does drop the dread bombs. So unless you've got like Vogoths and stuff, or multiple revivers, it's gonna turn out to be really painful because the dread bombs proc on a 40% of your max HP, no matter which stage that you're hitting. But of course, Geomancer deals a lot of damage here with those reflections of burns. And of course, there's solo strategies with Conellia, there's Templar, and also Crimson Helm. And up to stage 50, there's Burengiri. But some people say it doesn't work, but I did test it in the last rotation, and it did work. Now, this is the MVP. I'm gonna save this video for stage 90. Stay tuned for that. Skytouch Shaman is probably the most underrated champion for Bommal. She's in my full auto stage 90 team, and it's pretty fast as well. So Skytouch Shaman, if you have her, definitely think about taking her out the vault. Really amazing. And that is all down to her substantial heal from her passive, but I'm going to save this for another video to break down exactly what it does. So they're just a few honorable mentions. Now, can you guys imagine Cardinal in a stone skin set with like 4 soul drinkers, let them place bombs, let them all die, put extra bombs, she revives them all, detonate and extra bombs again. I can see that going pretty fun, but I don't have 4 of those soul drinkers. So yeah, that is going to be all for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll let you guys finish off with Conellia, a bit of action there, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.